They are dependent on you, not the other way around. Okay, and this is what I want you guys to know, that they need you, not the other way around. They need you. Let that sink in for a little minute. Let that sink in. Okay, but there's this one thing that they need from you, and they can't get it. They cannot get it from anyone else. They want you. Watch this video, because this is what I'm going to be talking about. Hello my friends, and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in this video today, what we're going to be talking about is this one thing, that the narcissist is dependent on you. That's right, they're dependent on you to get this. They want this, they need this one thing from you. And this is what we're going to be talking about, because do you know what I mean? Like, dependent. So they need this, they want this from you. And it's not just, I'm not just talking here about the attention and the validation, because we already know that. We already know that that is part of it, or that is what they want. But it's something that only you can give. So this is what we're going to be talking about. Let's get into this video. Let's talk. Just really quickly, before we get into the video, just want to say that I do go live on this channel every single Tuesday. And it's a vibe, guys. I hope, and I would really love to see you on the lives, because it's a vibe. Like, you know what? It's not boring. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, healing doesn't have to be boring. It's fun. It is a vibe. Like, I know we get through so much, and I know there's so many emotions and thoughts that are going on in your mind. You know what? You can even have your questions answered. So what have you got to lose? Come on over. It's absolutely free. And see if you like it. If you don't, then that's fine. No problem. But would love to see you on the live. Okay. So the thing that they are going to want from you is you and your energy, and you to make them feel good. Yes, my friends, it is as simple as that. Okay, let me break this down, okay, because you're probably thinking, yeah, like, I know this. I know that they want this, but when you know when someone is reliant, when someone is obsessed and hyper-focused on this, then you can adapt your behavior, you can adapt your interactions with this person, or maybe this will be the final nail in the coffin that makes you go, yeah, I'm done. So look, when we break it down, literally this is what it is all about. Okay, look, when someone, okay, is hyper focused and hyper reliant on this one thing, then they are going to put all of their energy into getting this one thing. It almost makes them obsessed with this, makes them very needy, though you would never think it, or you would never see it unless it was pointed out to you. Okay, so if we talk about this, like, it will help you, okay, to really understand the psyche of a narcissist. Right, these are individuals who need people around them. It's kind of like they're obsessed with the fact that they need people's attention and validation and their energy. Okay, but they need yours in particular. They have chosen you for a specific reason. There's something within you, your energy, the way that you are, the way that you talk, the way that you carry yourself, your energy, the way that you are. Okay, this is what has attracted the narcissist into your life. Now, this is going beyond like the codependency, the trauma, all of that. Okay, that's one aspect of it. But the aspect, the concept that I'm talking about here is your energy, you, the things that make up you. So the narcissist wants you, or wanted you. This is why your energy has attracted this person into your life. Now, I'm not saying this to have a go or to be judgmental. No, it's your energy. This is what I'm talking about. So a narcissist, okay, is going to love the fact when someone is patient, someone is compassionate, someone is empathetic, someone who is going to have time to listen to them, time to give their energy to that person. And that's what narcissists hone in on. It's not just about how they, right, think about it. How does a narcissist know that you've been through trauma? How do they know that you've been through all of those things? They don't. They hone in on you for these specific things that you can offer them. All right, that's what they are looking for. So really, it's you, it's your energy, it's your essence, your life force energy, the thing that makes you, you, basically. Okay, so they're looking for people like you. So they have chosen you. You are probably primary supply, or the primary person that the narcissist has in their life. So they would have kept you around because, you know, on some level, you know, I can go as far as saying that they, you know, they cared about you, they loved you, but in their way. So in a transactional kind of way. It's not, I'm not talking about that this is the same kind of way that how we understand love or how we understand caring about someone. The narcissist, it's completely different. That's what I mean. It's transactional, it's conditional, okay? So the reason why you would have stayed in this dynamic is because that type of behavior, or the way that the narcissist has made you feel, would have reminded you of someone from your past, someone significant, like a parent or a caregiver, not necessarily a past boyfriend or girlfriend. Doesn't work like that. It's to do with attachment, early on attachment. So that would have, the way that the narcissist treated you has reminded you of that, which is why the two dynamic of you and them kind of molded together. Okay, they need you. It's not that you need them, it's that they need you for this thing. They just reminded you of something that was familiar for you in the past. But now that you are aware, now that you know about it, you can change that. Even though the narcissist is aware that this thing is an issue for them, they can't change it. It's an inborn need. It's an unfulfilled need that didn't get actualized in childhood. So that's why now they've got into adulthood. This is what they are seeking. They need it. They want it. They're obsessed with it. It's almost as though they are addicted to this thing. Okay, because this thing, right, your energy, your attention, your kindness, okay, if you're giving that to that person, okay, they need it because they can't do that for themselves. What it does is you soothe them. You soothe them, right? They have this internal dialogue, this negative internal dialogue that's going on inside of them. And when they are around you, it's almost as though it disappears, as though you remedy it, as though you soothe them. This is why they are addicted to you, your essence, your energy. This is what you give them. Now, when you disobey, when you become different, when maybe you're tired, maybe you just don't want to be around them, maybe for whatever reason, okay, they don't like this because you're not conforming. You're not giving them that remedy. You're not giving them that medicine that they are looking for. That's what you provide. So that's why, right, this answers a lot of questions. When you understand this whole aspect, this answers a lot of questions why the narcissist behaves the way that they do towards you. So going back to what I was saying earlier, if you're not providing, you're not giving them this, they can't cope. So what they do is they then remove themselves and punish you because they see this as you rejecting them. They can't cope with that aspect. They cannot cope with the fact that you are not providing them this. And in their minds, they think, well, I've been so nice to this person. I've given them everything. Yeah, and this is their deluded mind. Remember, they don't see reality in the same way that me or you do. They're seeing it like this. And you're like, I'm tired. Like, you've taken too much energy. You've taken too much from me. Like, give me a break. So they see that as rejection. It's a core wound. And when they get triggered, they can't handle this. Those dark thoughts start resurfacing. They can't deal with it. So that's why they then have to punish you, which is why they have these secondary people on hand for exactly this. When this happens, when you, in the perceived disobedience, if that is a word, I don't know. I don't know if I just made that up. But if you disobey them, they've got to like, oh, I need to be able to recalibrate. So this is what they do. This is why they punish you. This is why they remove themselves, find someone else, and then, you know, they cycle back to you. This is why they come back. Because When at the point they've decided, right, I'm done punishing this person and I need a little bit of their essence, I need a little bit of their life force energy, this is why they come back. This is why the hoovering comes back. Well, they start to come back with the hoovering, right? This is why their behavior is cyclical. This is all perceived by the narcissist. So this is how you can understand their behavior and their way of thinking. Does this make sense? I hope so. I hope you are with me so far. So it's always about what you can provide. Can you see how they are so hyper-focused on what you are doing, how you are behaving, how you are providing? It's always happening in this cycle. So a narcissist cannot survive on their own, without you, without the secondary people. This is why all of this is strategically placed, because of this. Okay, because they have this negative internal dialogue. They're listening constantly. It'll be things like, oh, you're a stupid idiot. Oh, you've done this. Oh, look, they're looking at you. They're judging you. Well, if they loved you, they would not have done that. They would have obeyed you. They would have done this. And remember that this negative self-talk is made up of conditionings, of scenarios, the way that they experience their life in their childhood. So probably their childhood was quite traumatic because they couldn't be themselves. So they learned quite early on that the way that they are is just not good enough. They've got to change who they are as a person so that they are able to get that unconditional love or that attention from their parents. But their parents taught them that love is conditional. So you've got to be constantly supplying and giving and doing, which is why now they expect that from you. You're going to be constantly giving, supplying, doing. And when you're not, you need to be punished. Can you see how this then goes on? This is the mindset. This is the psyche of the narcissist. So you can't survive in a dynamic like this. Like it's so challenging. Like, you know, like constantly giving, supplying, giving. And it's just like, you know, it's too much. It's too much. So what I'm going to say to you is, look, you've got to understand that this is a cycle. This isn't going to change. This is how they are. This is how they think. So they are looking for this from you all the time. They're looking for you to validate them at your own cost, basically, all the time. So this is why all of their behaviors stem from, is the fact that they need to be accepted. They need to be seen. Okay, and I know it's done by a lot of people. They need these lot of people because they know that each person is going to fail them in some way at some point. So it's this kind of anxious energy. It's this anxious way of being. Imagine putting yourself in their shoes just for one day. You really wouldn't, would you? You're really, not even for an hour, half an hour, a minute. No, like that is what's going on. If you want to know more, like if you want to kind of understand this a little bit more, watch this video, because it talks more about it. Also, if you are going through this and wanted to kind of talk about this a little bit more, know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box for the details. We've got the mentorship and we've got the journal club as well, posting there every single Monday. If you want to join the journal club, please see the description box for the link. Also, lastly, we've got the Discord server. It's a great community, absolutely free for you to join. Community of like-minded people, people who just kind of like a support group, actually. If you want to join, please see the link. Guys, I hope this video has helped, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.